tight, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
And in the show, Will is originally from Philadelphia. Which of these NBA All-Stars is also from Philadelphia?
Was it Doc Rivers, Scottie Pippen, LeBron James, or Allen Iverson?
If you answered the answer, aka Allen Iverson, then congratulations, you've earned.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Take a look at the Jazz. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, Los Angeles, just a couple spots back.
And right now for the Clippers, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Clippers, for now at least, are still tenants at the Staples Center. But former team superstar and analyst for the Hawks, Dominique Wilkins, who used to play for the Clippers at the end of his career, said the atmosphere at their games now matches that of the Lakers, adding, "This excitement for two teams in the same city, I don't know when that's happened in basketball. It's pretty amazing." Guys?
There's been a transformation here in L.A. There is no doubt about that. D.A., thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Batum. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, down low. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And that one drops for him. So it's the Jazz now. It's a 3-point game. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Utah Jazz. And that one's good. Beverly.
Go ahead, Beverly. Shoot your shot. He's good at playing to his strengths on the offensive end.
Mitchell with it. He had 35 points last game out. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 6 to shoot. Ingles, that's for 2. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Sweet shooter and a high basketball IQ. Joe Ingles always in the right spot offensively.
Leonard, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Pass to Mitchell. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And it's Beverly missing.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
The wide open look here for Ingles. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Williams with the ball, now defended by Gobert.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep, and O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverly is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Even though Mitchell isn't all that efficient from range, the most impressive thing to me is he believes the shot is going in.
And that one is good. He has 6.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Leonard with the steal. The finish. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's got 5. He kicks to Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Yes, that goes in.
Electrifying play by Kawhi Leonard. Boy, he is talented. This team relies on him for so much.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 3-point lead. There's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Having that spark off the bench really helped them the last time these two teams battled. We'll see if it'll be there for them again.
Utah with the ball. Bogdanovich wide open.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
So difficult to stop Leonard from scoring. Sometimes you just have to foul him.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
And here's Bogdanovich after Lou Williams was able to get the three to go. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Gobert trying to get open, and O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Beverly, and the layup's good off the glass.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Jazz trail by 7. And here is Ingles. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Stolen by Beverly. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
For 3, Williams knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 12.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Pass to Ingles. Now Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Beverly. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Beverly. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Morris comes in for Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And the basket by Jackson.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Clarkson. Jacks up a three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Mitchell outside. No good off the back of the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Connects from three-point range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now the pass to Niang. Can they get it? The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Morris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injuries slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. Third is Jordan Clarkson.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Jackson to end the run. And it's Mitchell missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Kennard's shot is off. Jazz trail by 19. Tries from 16, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Favors finds Clarkson. Here's Mitchell. From downtown, drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 8.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Shots good by Ibaka.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
That's tipped. Outside Jackson shoots the 3, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Jackson's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive. In a short time span, I'm amazed at how far Donovan Mitchell's come. He has very few weaknesses for a young player.
Jackson misses. Jazz trail by 20. Mitchell in the corner. Takes the three. Kept alive. Outside Jackson. Lets the three fly. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Aston Yang uncovered. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Jazz have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And that one falls for Favors.
Well, you know he's the former third overall pick out of Georgia Tech. Favors has made steady improvement, productive at the 4 and the 5 spots. Uh-oh, starting out in rhythm. That's 4 out of 5 he's hit, and we're only in quarter number 1.
Mitchell wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mitchell's got 13.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Here's Ibaka. The rebound by Niang.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Unloads. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Kennard for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Kennard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Knocked loose. From the arc. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverly about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, and it's fun and it's light. Fans deserve it on both sides. It's good old-fashioned basketball. It's all part of the game. We're both trying to win, and that's what people want to see. Hard-nosed, edgy basketball.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz, they've got Donovan Mitchell. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Niang in at the 4-man position. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. and he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road, but Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Here's Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the middle. From past the arc. It doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. A three from Leonard. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Leonard, that's for 2. They grab their own miss.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And Morris comes over to help. Clarkson passes to O'Neal. Clarkson surveying the floor. Clock at 6. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Got that bucket in no time at all. Kennard's got 12 points in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Mitchell kicks to Clarkson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
That's a terrific read by Gobert, understanding the offensive end better and better, especially as of late.
Kennard for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. To the inside, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert is a high percentage shooter from the interior, especially when he's dropping the hammer.
Shots good by Kennard.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
O'Neal passes to Clarkson. Down low, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And the Clippers call time here.
Craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Morris. Williams comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Reggie Jackson. And Utah with a change here, too. Ingles is checked in. The Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now Zubac. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he could really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him. You talk about a player who never backs down. Beverly unbothered by the good D.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Utah has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. And they pick up 2. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Utah shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Poked away. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Williams gets the bucket.
Count on Lou to overcome the opposition. He's too gifted of a shooter.
Mitchell with it. He's got 20. Ingles. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Batum attacking. That one good for 2. Batum's got his second basket of the game.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Mitchell is double. There's the feed to Bogdanovich. Nice D from Williams.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And it's Leonard missing. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's Mitchell. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Mitchell's got 22.
Doesn't matter to the great offensive players who's guarding them. And Donovan Mitchell is trying to become one of them. He always has the green light to take those kinds of shots because he is absolutely lethal from there.
On the wing, Mitchell. That's tipped.
At the point guard position, Patrick Beverly is a great shot blocker.
No good. And it's Utah the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, not a fan of moral victories, but that game in a lot of ways was a confidence booster for them because they really didn't have it that night and yet still had a chance.
It's a testament to their character. They never gave up and fought their way back into it. They have to be happy with that at least.
Now, here's Ingles. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
This is the thing about Ingles. He's got the size and the strength to play with physicality.
Here's Beverly. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ingles with the ball. Williams picks him up. Ingles passes to Bogdanovich. Batum against Gobert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Wing shot on the way. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell in the corner. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, you know Donovan Mitchell is a 2-guard, but he can play a little bit of one. He also can create shots for others.
Deep 2 from Beverly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah shooting 46% on their attempts in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And that one's good. Leonard.
And you see Kawhi's hustle in transition, always putting himself in position to succeed.
Utah calls timeout. You know, winning that championship as you did, great for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
I go out and I do what I want to. On the run through, I'ma need my funds too. I'm the one, they all know it when I come through. This that sauce, they ain't never match a sex on racks on racks. How can I lax? How can I lax? Second I move.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Clippers. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
LA has gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown.
This is who Lou Williams is in a nutshell, an excellent shooter off the catch.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Honey. Passes it to Niang. And here's Gobert. Count the buckets, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Utah shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. A minute 20 left in the first half. It's Williams with the drive. That one goes. Count it.
I have to respect how Lou plays. Wiry, strong, no stranger to the +1.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot. You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. 2nd-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
Taken away by Williams. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Niang, it's blocked, and he gets it back. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Los Angeles with another miss. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Batum for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Batum's got 7 points in the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Favors. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got his 5th assist in this one. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Niang. Nailed from three-point land. Niang's got 6 here in this quarter. For 3, Williams. It's been all about Lou Williams for the LA Clippers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much. Lou, in the first half, your offense was clicking. What was the difference getting off to a hot start?
I think we play with a lot of energy, the ball swinging around. They're using a lot of help side defense. We're just taking advantage of it.
And really breaking them down. Thanks, Lou. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Leading the way at the start, it was Lou Williams. He had 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
The thing I've noticed more than anything is how well they spread the floor at the offensive end. Their spacing has been fantastic. And the end result has been a lot of good looks from three-point land. And now they've established themselves from long range, and the defense has to adapt. They're in really solid position right now.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Baca is out there with Batum, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Utah is shooting well, 50% from the floor.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. Still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team. A lot of great young players in this league. Donovan Mitchell has the edge and hunger right now.
And it's Beverly missing. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Shots good by Ibaka.
It's amazing. Serge entered the league with such raw fundamentals. Now he's pulling up off the dribble and knocking him down.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And the shot goes in. Beverly's got 18 points in the game.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Beverly. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And slam dunk by Gobert.
What a game for Rudy. We don't expect this every night, but it's an encouraging sign.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Patrick Beverly. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You really wouldn't know what size he is because Patrick Beverly gives you toughness at that point guard position, and he's physical.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Morris is checked in for Batum. Luke Kennard comes in for Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Lou Williams. Both free throws good from Beverly. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal from outside the arc, and the 3-ball is good. O'Neal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far. And checking out the stats for Beverly. His last 10 games, he's around 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
That's good from Beverly. Both free throws good from Beverly.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Here's Mitchell, and he makes that one. Mitchell's got 26 points.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
The drive by Jackson, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Shooting one.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Gobert trying to get open.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Off target with his 3. Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Ingles dishes to O'Neal. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. O'Neal's got 7 now in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And that one's good. Beverly
Strong three-point shooter throughout his career. Can't afford to allow Beverly much room from out there.
Here's Mitchell, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now. Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Poke loose, stolen by Beverly. Kennard finds Ibaka. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Clippers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Ibaka at the line for two.
Free throw good, Serge Ibaka.
A shot-blocking man of the world. Ibaka can tell you, not in my house, in at least 4 languages.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. Ibaka hits both of them. Utah shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Here's O'Neal. No good on the three. The Clippers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Stolen by Mitchell. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Launches a three. They get the rebound. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
Jackson had another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Here's Mitchell. Sweet little floater. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jackson drives in, and the dunk by Jackson.
The flat-out speed of Reggie Jackson. No struggles getting to the rim and then doing something about it when he gets there.
Utah's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Gobert. That's now 32 points for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Jackson. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket. Now Ingles. He has 6. The pass to Gobert. Back to Ingles. They shoot again. He lays it in. Ingles has got 8 points.
Right there, it's who wants the basketball the most, and it's Joe Ingles creating the extra possession.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And the Jazz call time here.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Knocked away. Stolen by Zubats. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Hard to keep up with Reggie when he gets out in space. And on top of that, an excellent finisher.
Clarkson with the ball. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Jackson drives in, and the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Utah's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Clarkson up top. Kennard covering. Basket counts. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. That's a 2 from Kennard. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Picked 12th overall, largely because of his shooting. Luke Kennard is making good on the team's investment in him.
Stolen away. Utah with the rebound. Outside, Bogdanovich. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
He's a great defender. He's improved his scoring. Rudy Gobert has put a lot of work into his body and game.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Serge Ibaka. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Jazz shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Got that one up quick. Niang's got 9.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And that one drops.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Marcus Morris. And a switcher also for Utah. Harrison's checked in. Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 6. Harrison passes to Clarkson. Here's Niang. Hits it from three-point range. Niang's got 6 here in this quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
2 points. That one goes.
Driving with a purpose. Leonard shakes off the hit, maintains focus, count it.
Here's Harrison. Up top, Favors. Kicks it to Clarkson. And Utah, another 3.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Kennard. Utah with the rebound. Favors got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Oni. That shot off. Great D that time from Leonard. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
And here's Clarkson. He's got 9. To the middle, here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The strength and body control of Reggie Jackson gives him an edge against physical defense, potential and one.
The Clippers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Jackson. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Jazz. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Assist from Shaquille Harris.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
But they recover it. And Batum kicks to Williams. Drains the three-pointer. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
High post Favors. Back to Harrison. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
It's Jackson with the drive. That one drops for him. Jackson's got 18 points just in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Fabulous night for Jackson. He's unconscious scoring the basketball. You see all the work he's put in, and it's paying off.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Down low. Here's Favors.
Clippers foul. Reggie Jackson. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
The Jazz have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And the Clippers call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Zubac controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Clarkson against Williams. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Here's Favors. Lays it up off the glass. 11 points for Derek Favors.
That's where majority of Favors points come from. So effective from the interior area of the floor.
Here's Williams. Again, the Clippers.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
Reggie Jackson firing on all cylinders for the LA Clippers. He is seeing the court so well today. He set a new season high for himself in assists. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Jazz, they've got Favors, and it's Harrison in at the point.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojet.
Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah.
One shot.
And it's Harrison with the ball for the Jazz. Passes it to Niang. Excellent D there from Williams.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Puts up a 3 and another 3 for the Clippers.
Not a lot of forwards in the league are as comfortable from range as Patterson is.
Harrison passes to Favors. Here's Niang. Pass to Harrison. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Niang. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
The offensive rebound, Patterson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Harrison kicks to Niang, fires it up. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harrison. Dishes it to Favors. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Harrison. To the left side wing. Niang, that's good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Double team on Williams. Favors against Zubats. And it's good, 2 points.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Harrison. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Here's Morgan. Favors trying to break free. A nice shot by Morgan.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
From the wing. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Beverly. Williams has got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Harrison. Wide open. It's hauled in by Zubac.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him. I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Oni, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And Utah making a change here. As Abuki's checked in. And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
Here's Harrison. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. Morgan the pass to Harrison. On the wing, Hughes. It's a very good look and converts. Hughes got his first bucket in this one. The Clippers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Kevin Kelly. That one, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Beverly looking around, and the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. From the inbound, Morris, no good. Jazz shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. The shot by Harrison, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting a superb 63% from the field. Here's Mann. Utah with the rebound. Niang's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Count it, good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And it falls over the rim and in.
And just a smooth jumper, something Morris entered the league with, but now he's hitting it with more consistency.
Here's Niang. They get it again. Here's Kabengele. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Here's Harrison. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Mann.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Harrison scanning the floor. There's the pass to Niang. Sinks the triple. Niang's got 15 points here in the second half.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half, just taking what the defense allows.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Morris. Puts it up from 17, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Wow, I'll tell you, Morris is on one tonight, pumping his points in left and right.
Offensive rebound, and it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Morgan the pass to Azubuike, and here is Hughes. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. From about 19 feet, again the Clippers.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Jazz ball.
And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that game against Miami, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Morgan.
I like when Kennard hustles on D. He's capable of making a difference on that end.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Here's Harrison. Passes to Morgan. And there's another one for the Jazz.
That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
Here's Kennard. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Harrison. Pass to Azubuike. The Jazz working the ball around now. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Patterson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Reggie Jackson comes in for Luke Kennard. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Clippers shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Morris.
Patrick Beverly.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Harrison, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his second personal foul.
Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions.
2 shots.
You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got $100, $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Utah shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Niang kicks to Harrison. Shot clock at 5. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Hughes. They get a hand on it. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Just 6'1", but not many players more physical than Patrick Beverly.
Here's Harrison, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. They get the rebound. Here's Patterson. Again, the Clippers.
Patterson is so active and efficient with his movements inside.
And it's Harrison with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Now the pass to Morgan. Teardrop shot. And it's Cabangeli with the rebound. Cabangeli's got 4 rebounds in this game. 17-foot shot on the way. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Reggie Jackson.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Yep, that one goes.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Hughes with it, guarded now by Jackson. Here's Harrison. And the Jazz, another 3.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 27. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mann. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Niang. And the Jazz, another 3. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Kawhi, you have become an elite two-way player, so how do you carry that scoring load with that defensive responsibility?
It's very difficult. You know, your mind's on the whole game, 48 minutes. But, you know, my teammates give me in the groove, give me the energy to keep fighting throughout the whole 48 minutes.
Well, you did a great job of leading them tonight, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.